close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
Hi guys, welcome to this YouTube channel. And yeah, my name is Wanjiku Maina, and karibu sana if you're new. If you're old, karibuni sana. And yeah, I'm glad that you clicked on this video, and I hope that you'll watch it till the end. And so on today's video, I'm so happy because um the talking that I'll be doing is kind of funny, okay, to me, and I hope it will be also entertaining to you as well. And yeah, so stay tuned and please give this video a like, subscribe, share, and you can also leave me a comment down below. Yeah. Okay, so let's start. One memory that I have of um, MERU, that's each and every time I remember, I feel like laughing. It's recent, okay, not that recent, but it's just last year when I was doing my attachment. And so on this particular day, I don't know, there was, I don't know, a strike of matatu drivers, and so there are a few cars, few matatus on the road, and so it was hard to find a car. So there are two incidences. So one, I walked for a long distance and I was so tired that I was like, oh God, now I'm gonna wait because if I go further, I'm gonna go into an area where there are no people there and I'm alone. So I was just like, let me just wait for a car here, and I just hope and pray that it comes. So while I was waiting, a matatu came. It was so full, and if you have been to a stage and you have seen a full car, maybe a full matatu that is, and if the matatus in your area where you live are not so disciplined, you will see that some people even stand at the door while the mat is going. So that was the situation. So for the first time, I had to, should I say, ride on a matatu or be carried by a matatu while standing like a conductor at the door. In fact, the door behind me is not closed because we are too many on the door. But what do I do? Wanjiku Maina does not have her own drive. Wanjiku Maina has no other solution. Wanjiku Maina is panicky because it's at night, and where I'm going, I cannot go by foot. If you know if you know Meru very well, you know that walking from Makutano to a place called Nchiru, where the Meru University is, it's not a short distance. You cannot walk at it. Hey. So what do? I can only stand like a conductor at the door, and the vehicle took off. Yeah. By the time I was getting home, you guys, hey, him conductor, I was feeling as if my back was breaking here because you are kind of this way. You're not fully bent and you're not standing straight. You are straining your back. It's so tiring. It's so tiresome, and I wouldn't want to experience that again. And yeah, I would never, because that was a one-time experience, and I'm very sure it's not gonna happen to me again. Because hey, yeah. Anyway, the second time I also lacked a matatu, and the the car that came was a Probox. So if you are familiar with Meru, you know that um, personal cars. I mean private, no, private personal. What I mean is not public transport. I don't mean matatu. I mean someone who has his own car, personal car. They carry passengers. So it was normal when you are going there. We were so skeptical about it, but by the time we are coming back, we are so used to it. So a problem comes, and so I asked if it was going to Nchiru, and they said yes. But as much as they are saying yes, and the driver seems to be coming out of the car, um, I can see that the car is full because even where the driver is at the front, they are so packed. At the back, they are so packed, and I'm like, okay, where am I going to sit? But at this time, because it's at night, I have been waiting for a matatu for a very long time. I was like, okay, kwenye tu atanibebea. So, so I waited for the driver to come and show me where I was going to sit. Hey, you guys, shock on me. He opened the boot, and then, and then after opening the boot, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna sit at the boot. He opened the boot, and I was like, okay. In fact, there are also other people at the boot. I'm not the only one. I looked, there were around 3 people at the boot, and so the driver asked them to make some space for me, and so they did, and I entered. No, here's the funny part. It was an old Pro Box, so it's making some noises as it moves, and then I'm seated while facing back, as in I'm facing where we are coming from. So here's the funny part: the the Pro Box um, let's see, used to pass a bump, and as it goes down from the bump, I used to feel as if we will be thrown out because the Pro Box was old. It was making some noises as if it could break down any minute, and then there were so many. I don't know. It was just a funny experience. Um, I don't know. It was one of one thing that I have never experienced. I don't think I will ever experience it. I will never experience it again. So it's something that, yeah, I like. I laugh about every time I remember it. Another funny thing that another fun memory that I have of Meru could be there was this time we woke up, we slept late. First, we had a habit while in first year, second year, we had a very bad habit of sleeping during the day, and during the night we are on. So we used to sleep in the early hours of the morning, and then maybe wake up almost in the afternoon. So that was our cycle. So this one time we sleep very late as usual, but uh, the next morning we just woke up only to find out that me and my roommate, we both had classes in the morning. And so you can imagine the preparations to go to class were very hurried. We were like, I don't know, you can imagine that the chaos. Then now comes the issue of you cooked supper, you ate, but of course you cleaned the utensils in the morning. At least that was our routine. That is what we were used to. So this means that um, our utensils were dirty. And no, the issue was we need to cook tea, but we don't have a clean sufuria. We don't have the time to wash one. So yeah, you see that pan that you use to cook eggs? That is what we used. That is what we used to cook tea till date. I don't know how, but yeah. just did it. Yeah, we just did it. And maybe with that one, I remember another one while we were still new in campus. In campus, I mean. Um, so it was during the curfew period. We were supposed to be in the house by 7, I guess. By that time, I guess the curfew was by 7, not 6. Yeah. So, a friend of ours named Faith was in our house, and we cooked supper. We ate Japan story, and then by this time it's not 7. If you are familiar with comrade life, you don't cook early. You have no business cooking early. You cook late. So by the time um, Faith was leaving our house, it was 10 something. And so we thought we are 3 ladies in the house, I, my roommate, and Faith. So why don't we give her a push somewhere near her plot, because she's alone and we are two. So we did just that. And even instead of getting her near where she lived, we sent her to her gate, to the gate to the houses where she lived. And then we started coming back, only for us to hear some noises behind us while we were walking. And then I looked back. I'm the one who looked back because my roommate was on a phone call. Let me see some policemen. And then I alerted my friend. And then she looked back and we saw some policemen and they were telling us to stop. And we all know that if they caught you, you are going to the cell and you're going to have to pay for some money for you to get out. Do I have the money? No. Does my roommate have the money? No. Do you want to call your parents and tell her that nilishikwa whatever because of curfew, yet you also know there is a curfew, you're not supposed to be out at that time? No. So what do? We run. My friend, I used to think I cannot run, but that day proved me wrong. Yeah, from my experience on that day, now I know that I can run really fast because um my roommate Maureen can run really fast, and she used to even participate in the competitions, the athletics. But I, of course, know that's not me. But that day, she did not leave me a step behind because the way I was running, eh? Hold your skirt this way, run like your life depends on it. Yeah. That day I knew that I could run. That is another memory that I think I'll never ever forget. And yeah, so another fun memory. Okay, maybe there, but this one I've shared the story on this channel. It's the time when I was arrested. Until today, when I remember the panic, the anxiety, especially when the the policeman told us that um, nataka niwaekelee kila mtu bangi bangi bangi. And then the reaction was like, what? Me and a girl named Christine. We were like, what? And then I continued. Sasa mbona ufanye hivyo? And I remember that day. It's a fun memory, but at that time it was not funny. It was not a joke. So yeah, those are some of the few memories that I guess I'll live to remember uh, when I reminisce my life in Meru. Yeah, I guess the other thing that I can live to remember were those sleepovers at friends. Me and my roommate go to another friend's place and have a sleepover with other friends there, and the whole night it's just playing games, challenges, lots of cooking, lots of eating. Yeah. um Yeah, I feel like I live to remember Meru. And yeah, those are some fun memories that I live to cherish. And maybe another one was before I bought my current phone, I had another one and it was new. I had just bought it. In fact, I bought it on a Friday and then 4 weeks exactly later, it was stolen. Eh, And the person who stole it took it from the house, and I was left searching like a mad woman. And then, so I had to replace my line that evening, and then took my previous phone that I had a new Andre, only for me, because now I feel like I do not have space in my phone. I had a phone which had um 32 GB, 32 GB internal storage and external 8 GB. So I had like 40 GB at my disposal, and then now it was 16. Yeah, 16 GB external and 32 GB internal. And now downgraded to a Neondre which had, I don't know, 2 GB internal. I can't remember quite well. But yeah, the point is the space was too small, and so I thought of deleting some stuff from it so that I could have some space on the phone. Only for me, no, that is today my phone gets stolen. So tomorrow, on Saturday, I decide to delete some stuff so that um, I can have some space on my phone. Only for me to delete the keyboard. And then after I deleted the keyboard, I locked my phone. And now to unlock it, I have to type the password. Do I have somewhere to type the password? No. Does it have a fingerprint? No. So what do? I now need to flash my phone so that I can then gain access to this phone again. You guys, I felt like running mad. Yeah. So, in fact, I remember telling my roommate that the next day now, no, today my phone is I deleted the keyboard like today. So now tomorrow on Sunday, I remember telling after now I took it to a cyber, yeah. Is it a cyber? I can't remember. I can't remember when, but I guess that it was a cyber. I don't know. I can't remember when. I took it there for them to flash it so that I can now gain access to my phone again. I remember telling my roommate if something happens to this phone again, I'm gonna run mad because it was too much for me to handle. And then this was a new phone, and so far it was my most expensive phone by then. But anyway, it made me learn a lesson to be so careful anytime I leave the house because yeah, things do happen. And not everyone is as good. Or maybe let's say you are not in a safe space as you would like to think. So take care of your stuff, take care of your house. Yeah. Do I have another one? Maybe a fun memory? I don't think so. So, I'll see you on the next one. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, and yeah, see you on the next one as we start the series of, you know, my life over here. So, thank you for watching. See you on my next one. Bye.